Welcome back. This week, something really big happened in AI. I mean, it feels like a major turning point. We've officially gone from AI being a tool that you use to AI being a teammate that works for you. And sometimes it even works while you're asleep. The age of delegation is here. And trust me, it's changing everything. Let's dive in. So first up, OpenAI just dropped an update to its AI assistant Codex, and it can now operate your Mac. And I don't just mean it responds to your prompts. No. We're talking about an AI that can open apps, test software, spot a bug, and then go in and fix it, all by itself.
And then you've got Anthropic, who kind of quietly launched a tool that could completely shake up the entire design world. It's called Claude Design, and honestly, it has the potential to make creating everything, from presentations to websites, as simple as just describing what you want out loud.
And to top it all off, Perplexity unveiled what it's calling its personal computer. It's basically an AI that hooks into your Mac and just keeps on working 24/7. Seriously, just imagine waking up and finding your morning emails and all your messages already summarized for you. The work didn't wait for you to get online. The AI did it while you were sleeping. Okay, so what does all this add up to? Well, it brings us to our first big theme. AI is just collapsing the distance between a creative idea and the final finished product. And this isn't just about doing things faster. We're talking about making it so literally anyone can create, which fundamentally changes how we bring our ideas to life. So the way Claude Design works is it's incredibly simple. In one demo I saw, a user just typed, "Design an interactive globe showing how culture flows between cities," attached a spreadsheet, and then just sat back, watched as Claude built a fully interactive 3D globe, complete with glowing paths and live data. I mean, this wasn't some static image or a mock-up. It was a real, working prototype built in a matter of seconds. And listen, it's not just Anthropic. Google is upgrading its entire creative suite like crazy. With Stitch, you can generate custom logos in an instant. With Flow Music, you can create a whole track and then just type, "Hey, replace the piano with a muted saxophone solo," and boom, it just does it. And with YouTube Reimagine, you can literally put yourself inside any YouTube short. The tools are getting so much smarter, faster, and way more connected. So here's the really crucial point. We're seeing this massive shift from just prompting a tool to delegating an outcome. This is where AI stops being a clever assistant and starts becoming a true coworker, an agent that you can actually trust with entire projects. It's where the AI starts doing the thinking work for us. Anthropic is really leaning into this with a new feature they're calling routines. You can set up a task just once, something like summarize the top industry news for me every morning, and Claude just runs it for you on its own servers on whatever schedule you set. The amazing part is it works even when your laptop is shut down, and it doesn't use any of your computer's power. It's true. Set it and forget it automation. The evolution of OpenAI's Codex just perfectly captures this whole shift. It started out as this pretty niche tool for developers, to help them write code. And now it's a full-blown AI coworker that can operate your Mac, connect to over 90 different apps like Slack and Gmail, and actively watch your whole workflow to pull the important stuff into one single prioritized list for you. And Perplexity's personal computer just takes this idea of an always-on agent to its logical conclusion. You can literally drag a task from your notes, and it'll open your calendar and schedule it. You can tell it to publish a new landing page, and it'll pull the design, check it against your brand guidelines, and then deploy it. And all of this can happen on a dedicated machine, running 24/7, so the work keeps going long after you've logged off for the day. But look, this is so much bigger than just making our office jobs easier. These same breakthroughs in AI, agency, and intelligence are now being aimed at some of society's biggest, toughest challenges. Everything from speeding up medical research to making education accessible for everyone. I want you to think about this number, 10 to 15 years. That is the typical time it takes for a new medicine to be developed and finally approved. And all that time, 300 million people around the world are living with diseases that have no treatment at all. This is the massive problem that OpenAI is now taking on. Their answer is an AI named GPT Rosalind. It's a special tool built for scientists that can do incredible things, like rank all the proteins linked to asthma in just a few seconds. And get this, when a researcher asks it to go deeper on a topic, Rosalind actually spawns 6 mini AIs that go off and research different angles at the same time, in parallel, before combining everything they found. The potential to accelerate drug discovery here is it's massive. though for now it's only being released to a few major US companies. Meanwhile, over in the world of education, Google just made a move in India that is a total game changer. They've used their Gemini app to offer full-length, interactive mock tests for these super important NEET and JEE entrance exams, completely for free. I mean, when you think about how traditional coaching can cost lakhs of rupees, this makes high-quality prep available to literally anyone with a smartphone. And Google is also rethinking how AI can actually teach us. See, most AI tools are designed to just give you the final answer. But Google Colab's new Learn mode does the exact opposite. It's optimized for your growth, not just your output. It gives you the steps so you can find the answer yourself, which forces you to think critically. And it's a direct response to a big concern from teachers that students were just using AI to skip the whole learning process. So, what does all this look like when you put it all together in the real world? Let's bring this down to earth with a really powerful case study. I want to introduce you to Jessie Jin, who's a pioneer of what you might call the AI-powered household. And she's showing us what this human-agent collaboration can really look like. Okay, so get this. Jessie is homeschooling her 4 kids using AI agents that are running on 5 Mac Minis sitting right there on her desk. And she's delegated pretty much everything. One AI agent will take a photo of a curriculum book and build out personalized lesson plans. Other agents handle the grocery list from her voice notes, organize financial receipts, and even help her with her own coding work for her career. In this quote right here, it gets right to the heart of why this all matters so much. You know, the debate isn't about whether AI agents are going to replace parents. In this case, the agents are freeing up a parent to be more present. She still has her career, her household runs like clockwork, and, most importantly, she has more quality time with her kids. It's a real glimpse into a future where AI might actually enhance our humanity instead of taking away from it. Jessie Jin's story, it's not just some cool futuristic experiment, it's a blueprint for what's coming. What she's doing for her family and her career, it all points to one really clear conclusion for all of us. The next big step, the next skill we all need to learn in our relationship with AI is learning how to delegate effectively. So I had to try this myself. I gave Claude Design just a single screenshot of a website I liked, and in less than 20 minutes, it spit out 3 different design options for a new landing page, a professional-looking brand video with motion graphics, and a complete 12-slide investor pitch deck that was ready to be sent to a VC. The gap between an idea and reality has just never been this small. So as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with this one thought. For years now, we've all been learning how to use AI as a tool. But now, the real challenge and the huge opportunity is to learn how to manage it as a teammate. So the question is no longer if you'll delegate tasks to an AI, but what are you going to delegate first?